Hey everyone, this is Logan589XP here, and we are back on our Let's Play of Super Mario Galaxy on Dolphin at native 4K. Yes, that is right. Check that box. Check the YouTube quality options. 4K 60 frames per second is finally available on these videos. Yeah, I'm sorry about the last video not being 4K. I thought it was recording at 4K, but I screwed up some setting in Dolphin, so the game wasn't actually rendering at 4K. But I've checked everything, I've tested it, and yep, good. 4K. Now, I actually recorded this entire segment, well not the entire, I recorded like a good chunk of this segment, but there was a sensor bar issue, like I had the sensitivity up too high. I fixed it now, as you can see. Basically fixed the issue more or less. But, as you can probably see on that map right there, I've already done a good chunk of the dome, so only to be fair, we're gonna redo it. I'm sure you guys won't mind. Just pretend that we're doing it for the first time. Let's start with rolling green. Hold on a second, let me go ahead and take off the stand. That okay then, let's do this. I'm gonna actually go for that one up. It's so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, now we gotta redo 5 stars. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I still haven't fixed the speaker issue on the Wii remote, but this is more important, frankly. Oh yeah, I should probably, I need to think of something to talk about while we're doing this. Oh, I know, if you guys follow me on Twitter, and I'm willing to bet that if you're watching this video, you actually aren't following me on Twitter, but, you know, as if you do, for some reason, follow me on Twitter, you'll know that I got a Acer 1080p monitor back in February, and it started off good, and now it's like, there's like a defect or something, and Acer says there's nothing wrong with it, so at least they're saying it's a defect, but the more and more I look at screenshots of other people's, I'm starting to think that, other people's monitors, I'm starting to think that that's just how the monitor works. If that's the case, I don't want it. So, I figured out, okay, we need a new TV in the living room, because our living room has a 720p TV from April 2006. It's a plasma TV, by the way. Thick bezels, and it was good for a long time. I'll give it credit for that, but nowadays, especially for gaming, that's not enough. 720p, even if the game renders at 720p, it would look better at 1080p upscale. Bottom line, we need a new TV. But my mom and dad and my brother, like no one else in my house cares about the resolution or the graphics or anything like that. I'm the technical guy. That's why I'm the one that's forced to fix everyone's problems involving tech. So, here's what I'm thinking. Okay, how about I buy the TV? I'm the one that wants the upgrade, so I'll go ahead and buy it. And we'll put it in the living room, and my mom and dad can have the 720p TV, my brother can get his TV back, that was actually my mom's, and I can get my 1080p TV back. Effectively fixing my monitor issue. Because I'd rather use that TV than using a monitor with that stupid glitch problem where there's like these faint lines that really blurs the image.
Oh, yeah.
And I can get a TV out of it. So yeah, it's, you know, killing two birds with one stone basically. I get my 1080p TV back, and I get a 4K TV in the living room. Yes, you heard me right, I said 4K. I'm gonna go out of my way to buy a new TV in 2017, I'm gonna go 4K. Now, I'm not gonna go HDR or anything like that. I'm just gonna get something that can do 4K and doesn't have any real, it has a low input latency. And I found my answer. It's a Spectre TV, the Spectre U40 something. I don't remember the exact model number, but it's like it starts with U40. It's a native 4K TV. Everyone that I've seen reviews of says it is definitely native 4K. It's not 2K being passed off as 4K. It's a true 3840 by 2160 picture. 60 Hertz, which is all I need anyway, because I'm just trying to be using it, I'm using it for console gaming. And it has 4 HDMI inputs, HDMI 2.0, so, you know, it's not a quote-unquote 4K TV, but you can't really use it for 4K. No. It's HDMI 2.0, like, it's got everything I need. The only thing it doesn't have is HDR. But to be completely and totally honest, I'm okay with that, because none of the games I play on a regular basis support HDR on any platform. I mean, my main platform of choice will always be Nintendo. Nintendo is my favorite developer, they make my favorite games, and obviously the Switch does not support HDR, at least not yet. They could totally add it in an update. If the regular PS4 can get HDR on its HDMI 1.4 connection with 1080p, I see no reason why the Switch can't. So until Nintendo patches in HDR support on the Switch, if that ever happens, I have no use for HDR. So, standard, good old, standard TV with a standard resolution is all I need. I don't need HDR. Until I can play Mario Kart or Smash with HDR, I have no use for it. So, what's the plan? So yeah, the TV is 4K, it doesn't have HDR, it has a low input latency, I've heard it's great for gaming. But here's the thing, here's the cool thing about it. And I didn't believe it when I first heard it either, so brace yourself. The TV is $250. I know, right? That sounds like a scam. It sounds like there's something in there. There's gotta be a catch, right? There has to be a catch. There's no reason. There's no way that they would charge $250 even in 2017 for a 4K anything TV. But I figured out what the catch is. The catch is The TV has terrible sound speakers, or I should just say it has terrible speakers. From what I heard, they suck. That's the thing. That's the gotcha with the TV. But that's not really going to be an issue because we already have a surround sound system, so we're just going to hook that up. And yeah, so who cares if the thing doesn't have great audio? I didn't know it went down yet. So yeah, I can get a 4K TV for 250 bucks. It's not just on Amazon. I found it on Amazon. So of course you're thinking that has to be like a scam, right? That's gotta be the scammer's price. Nope, because all those sellers were definitely legitimate, I could tell. And even more so, if you go on Walmart.com, it's for $250 on Walmart. So yeah, it's really $250 for a true 4K TV. No HDR, but still, a 4K TV. And from what I heard, it's a really good TV. It just doesn't have HDR, and the speakers suck. But I don't need HDR right now, like I said. And I have no use for I don't really care about the built-in speakers because I'm just gonna hook up my own speakers. But there is, of course, the fact that I don't have anything that can support 4K yet. And that is true. The Switch, the Wii U, my original Xbox One, none of them support 4K. I don't have an Xbox One S and I don't have a PS4 Pro. And of course I don't have a Scorpio because it's not out yet. So, yeah. Oh, I almost threw that. But, you know, I want to future-proof myself. Plus, if you run, so let's say I was playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe on the Switch, on that 4K TV. It would actually look as sharp as a native display, because 3840 by 2160 is exactly twice the resolution as 1920 by 1080. So it scales 1-to-1 perfectly. So a native 1080p image on a 1080p display would look just as good on a 4K display because of that 1-to-1 aspect, or 1-to-1 resolution ratio. And that's what's awesome, is that even if my stuff doesn't support 4K and I just play at 1080p, it'll still look great on that 4K TV. And plus, you know, I get my other TV back, and there's literally no downside, basically, for me. $250? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sell my Acer monitor. Then I'll save up a bit more, and then yeah, I'm gonna go grab that TV. We're gonna put it out in the living room. It's gonna be great for playing Smash and Mario Kart and just everything in general on. I'll get my 1080p TV back in my room, and it's literally, there's literally no downside. No downside whatsoever. And of course that means if I get a 4K TV and we put it out there, I'm putting all the consoles out there. Because the only reason they're in my room and not out in the living room is because I play them all on my 1440p monitor. Which is what I'm playing this game on right now. And even a 720p or 1080p image upscaled to 1440p looks way better than the signal going to that old TV. I cannot stand that TV. It's over 10 years old. And even though everyone else in the house is okay with it, I'm not. I know that we need better. So once we get that 4K TV, I'm just gonna play all my games in the living room, at least all my console games in the living room. And of course, PC games, I'm gonna be playing them on my 1440p monitor in here. Also, I'm going to be getting I already said a lot of times in I've said before, I'm going to get a PS4 Pro because I want to play Ni no Kuni 2. And when that comes out, I might do a Let's Play on it, but I can't promise anything. That's the kind of game that I would want to play by myself first, and then I would replay it later. Like how right now, I've played Galaxy a billion times, but I'm replaying it for the Let's Play, because I haven't played it in a long time. Oh, dang it. Doom. 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 So yeah, that's gonna be nice. Also, I'm probably gonna get the Scorpio now. I mean, I'm gonna get that 4K TV. If that cheap and it's good, it's not some total piece of crap, basically. It's actually good. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get that, no questions asked, which means I'm probably gonna get the Scorpio. I was originally not gonna get it, or at least I was debating it, because I'm like, well, what's the point of getting a Scorpio for a 1080p panel? I don't think that'd be worth it. I mean, sure, it would be better than using the standard Xbox One on that panel, but still, it's like, I don't think the upgrade is worth it, especially because I have the gaming PC. But, if I had a 4K TV, even without HDR, that's an advantage over my computer. My computer has a GTX 1070, a card that can fly over 1440p. But at 4K, you gotta turn down the settings. You can do 4K even at 60 frames per second, you just have to turn down the settings. And that's not what PC gaming is for me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind turning down the settings, it's just, I want to play it the highest. But, you know, if I have to turn it down, I'll turn it down, but if I can play on the highest, I'm going to play on the highest. Whereas on Scorpio, everything is going to be optimized for Scorpio, whereas on PC, it's not as optimized because it's only for, because, you know, there's well, not billions, but there's thousands and thousands and thousands and maybe even millions of hardware combinations out there. You can't perfectly optimize the game for every single piece of hardware. But on consoles, one of the saving grace of consoles, even with their relatively weak hardware, is optimization. Because they have one, or in this case two, separate pieces of hardware they can solely concentrate on optimizing for. With PS4 and PS4 Pro, and with Xbox One and Xbox Scorpio. So they can get the most out of the hardware. So even though, from what we know about the Scorpio so far, it's gonna actually have a pretty powerful GPU. That's probably gonna be held back by the Jaguar CPU. There was rumors it was gonna use a Ryzen CPU, but nope, it's gonna be the Jaguar cores. However, it is gonna be highly customized for the Scorpio. Whereas with the PS4 Pro, they just overclocked them by like 300 megahertz. So it wasn't really an improvement. And that's why games like Final Fantasy 15, for example, on PS4 Pro with the 60 FPS patch, are more like 40 to 50 FPS, because the CPU isn't powerful enough. And honestly, that's what the PS4 Pro is designed for. It wasn't designed to have higher frame rates, it was designed for higher resolutions. Maintaining the same performance on PS4, but at a higher resolution. So instead of playing Uncharted 4 at 1080p, you can play it at 1440p, for example. But it would still be 30 FPS, and the graphics would still be the same. That's the main reason PS4 Pro exists, and honestly, I'm okay with that. My problem with the consoles isn't how the games look, it's how they run. Like, I'm not mad, like, the graphics on a lot of console games these days are really good. Like, Uncharted 4 looks amazing, despite the fact that it's on a system that's, well, got limited hardware. If there's one thing I can tell you for a fact is this. Developers can do, like, anything when they really know the hardware. That's also why Nintendo's games look pretty good, even despite their limited hardware. I mean, look at this. This is Super Mario Galaxy, a game from the Wii. And it still looks really good, even at 4K. I mean, you could definitely tell it's not a 4K game, but if you force it to render at 4K, it still holds up pretty well. And that's without the texture pack. I was going to use an HD texture pack on this game for this playthrough, but there's so many glitches and stuttering problems and frame rate issues right now that I decided not to. But that's okay, because this game still looks great even with the default vanilla version. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough space because, okay, the previous video was 50 gigabytes, and that video was like an hour and 40 minutes long. Only 30 minutes, and it's 27 gigabytes at 4K. So I'm probably gonna have to cut this video. I'm probably gonna have to. You know, we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to zoom past this as fast as I can. I shouldn't even be doing this. I'm just doing this because, you know, you guys haven't seen it yet. Because the stupid program didn't record my mic, so we have to do this all over again. That's fine, it's fine. I don't mind replaying. In fact, I'm actually having more fun now. Now the sensor bar problem is mostly fixed. There's still little issues here and there, but it's overall, it's pretty good. Much better than it was before. I use that shortcut, saves precious seconds that you might need. Now there is still one problem in this entire 4K TV thing. The fact that I still need to get a 4K capture card. Or a capture card in general. I mean, I really want to do some videos on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Smash, and Splatoon, but I can't do that without a capture card. But I don't want to buy a 1080p one because it's going to be outdated, because by the time the Scorpio launches, Elgato, I guarantee you is going to release a 4K 60 Pro or something like that. If they're going to do that, I want to get it. I want to buy an outdated card. I want to buy a new one. Well, at least I want to buy the highest of the high-end like right now. My idea was to get a original Game Capture HD for dirt cheap. Like, you can go in like on 50. You can get one on eBay for like 50 bucks. Use that until the 4K card comes out, and then I buy the 4K one, and that'll probably be internal PCI like the HD60 Pro. So I'll have the 4K internal capture card for normal use. And then when I'm on the go, or if I'm using a laptop or something, or I'm at my school recording gameplay, more playing Smash on the smartboard, then I just use the external Elgato. Well, the problem is that that version of the Elgato only goes up to 1080p 30 frames per second, which in most games would be good enough. But Smash is a game that you need 60 frames per second for it to look good. Mario Kart 30 FPS looks fine. Even this game 30 FPS looks fine on YouTube. But no, you want 60 FPS for Smash. It looks terrible. It's so, because the characters move, especially if you try to play. Have you ever seen a Melee? Okay. So, yeah, okay, here we go. Now we can move on to some new stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this entire galaxy without the file, and without my SSD being filled up. But we'll see. I don't know how far we are in the recording right now, but I hope it's not too long. Okay, so the first one is this one, okay. So I would record Smash at 720p 60, then upscale to 4K from there. As I've said in the past on both Twitter and on here, I'm going to be doing all my gameplay videos from here on out, with the exception of that first one, once again sorry about that, will be upscaled to 4K. Will either be native 4K if I'm playing a game like this, it'll be native 4K. Every other game, if it's a console game, if it's a PC game that I'm playing 1440p, whatever, that will be upscaled to 4K. But because of the way YouTube's bitrate works, it's going to actually look a lot better. I explained this in my previous video, on part 1 of this Let's Play, but I'll explain it again for any of those who are just joining in on the Let's Play and don't want to go back to part 1. YouTube's compression destroys the original file of the video. Like, okay, a 1080p video on YouTube looks next to nothing, or at least it looks a lot worse than the actual native 1080p file that you recorded. That's because of YouTube's compression. It's done for the sake of, memory bandwidth, to stretch your internet as much and whatnot, and also for, on their end it doesn't cost them as much. But it looks so much worse. Now you can make 1080p look really good on YouTube. You just have to up the bitrate a lot, but even then it still isn't as good as the original file. In my opinion, if you're going to upload gaming videos on YouTube, you want to upscale them to at least 1440p and record at the highest bitrate you can for maximum quality. You don't have to record at 1440p. That's not how it works. If you're playing a PS4, an Xbox One, a Switch, a Wii U, if you're playing a console, then unless you're using a PS4 Pro, then none of the games are going to be able to go up to 1440p anyway. So just record the game on your Elgato, your AverMedia, your Hog, whatever capture card you want to use, at 1080p, at 60 frames per second, or 30 FPS, whatever card you have. They can record 1080p, the highest bitrate the card supports, or use OBS for unlimited bitrate, so you can go as high as you want. And the highest you can go on there is 130. That's also the highest you can go on NVIDIA's built-in recording option that I'm using to record this video. And 130 megs, I think that's actually slightly above what Blu-ray discs use to record. Blu-ray discs I think play back at 100 megabits. So the gameplay recording you're seeing right now was actually recorded at 130 megabits. Even though what you're seeing on YouTube is not 130 megabits, it's still, you get the point. The point is, record your videos at the highest quality that your capture device and your computer will allow without, crashing because your computer can't handle it. So no, not everyone has super powerful computers. I have a really powerful computer. Core i5 overclocked. I can run whatever the heck I want and I have no issues running, including capturing footage. Now, NVIDIA Share records gameplay without really doing that much. Like, all of the processing for the video is done on the GPU while you're playing the game, and there's like a next to no performance hit. So you're not actually going to notice a drop in frame rate. There's not going to be any difference. So it's a really awesome. That's why it's a really awesome way to record your gameplay on PC. Don't bother with a capture card, just use NVIDIA's built-in option. It's amazing. It goes up to 4K at 60 frames per second at 130 megabits like I'm doing right now. And the gameplay comes out really, really, really good. Like, I'm serious. If you just want to record PC footage, don't bother with fraps, don't bother with a capture card. Take my word for it. Just use the built-in NVIDIA option. Now, of course, not everyone can do this because not everyone has an NVIDIA card. If you have an AMD card, then I think AMD does have their own, is it called Plays TV? No, I think they discontinued that. I think they recently released a new, their own version of GeForce Experience that has a built-in capture device, a built-in capture software. I don't know how it works or its limitations, so I can't really say anything conclusively on it, but I would definitely check that out if I were you. But if you can't, then just use Fraps or something. But if you're on NVIDIA, if you have an NVIDIA GPU, absolutely use Shadowplay. It's amazing. I'm sorry, NVIDIA Share. It used to be called Shadowplay, now it's just called NVIDIA Share. I do wish you could go up to 5K, but then again, that's kind of overkill, isn't it? I mean, 4K might even be considered overkill for a lot of people. But, it's just, whatever. Point is, if you want to capture gameplay up to 4K 60 frames per second and at very high quality, and you just want to record PC games, NVIDIA Share all the way. You have an NVIDIA GPU. There's no other alternative. It's just so much better. It's simple. It's easy to record. It's just... I know I keep rambling on about this, but seriously, NVIDIA Share is awesome. You guys should definitely use it if you have an NVIDIA GPU in your computer. Oh, dang it. I think there's 2 of these planets, aren't there? There's like another version of this planet somewhere. I don't remember where it is. I don't remember what galaxy it's in.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Should probably step back a little bit. That might help with aiming and spinning. I think this is the one, right? I'll find out.
Yes.
Okay, if you've played this game, you know all I'm about to talk about. Remember those levels where you had to throw the bombs at the garbage and how annoying that was? How many times you had to retry it because you kept missing the last pile because you don't have enough time? Yeah, that was me for like a long time. And guess what? We're gonna have to do it again. I'm pretty sure this is the level that has it based on the fact that there's bombs. Oh, dang it. I forgot. Yep, this is the planet, alright. I think I need 100, if I remember correctly. 30? Really? I thought it was 100. I don't know why, I just felt like it was 100. Okay, time for the most annoying level ever to exist in the Mario game. If I get this on the first try, I'm gonna be shocked. Actually, no, this one isn't that hard. It's the one on the other galaxy, the one that's much later in the game. That's the one that's much harder. This one, I probably won't have any problem with. Oh my god, that was really dirt easy. Dang, and this is the first one. It's the later one that's much harder. You know, he could have just thrown those off of the side of the thing, but okay. He could just throw them into space or whatever. Like, why? Like, yeah, whatever. And, like I said in the previous video, I'm thinking way too much into this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not even gonna bother with the star bits right now. We already did this part. Because we can get a ton of star bits from this next area. Yeah, you can actually kill all those chain chomps and get a ton of rupees from a ton of rupees. Oh my god. I played too much Breath of the Wild. Hey yo, you wanna get some rupees from your chain chomps? Okay, I remember you being able to get significantly more than this. Oh, I think I know why. We're not on the third level. That's the one that has a bunch of... Oh, there it is! That's what I was looking for. Come on! Dang it. I should be able to make that. I always get this in one shot now. Before I might have missed, but now I can get this in like one shot. I can get both of them at the same time. I'm just gonna wait for him to move. Huh! Boom! Boom! Can I spin? Can I spin? Can I spin? Can I spin? Yeah! Oh, I remember this one was kind of annoying. I should say this part was kind of annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Sonic and the Top Man Tribe. Oh, okay, now I remember this one.
Yes! Woohoo! Ah! Yeah!
Wait. Yeah. I think there's less polygons on the planet because we're farther away. Yeah, it's no! I know I can make it up there. You know, whatever, I'm gonna do it. Those explosions, I never understood why that happens. It's like he wants to die. Why does he go near it? Okay, one more star and we are done with this dome. Probably good timing too, because I'm sure my hard drive is about to explode because of how much footage is being recorded right now at this resolution. I had a 20 gigabyte file from my, that recording where I did like all of Space Junk Galaxy and my audio didn't record. Oh, yep, Daredevil coming.
Yes! Whee! Wahoo! Wahoo! Wahoo!
Okay, let's do this again. I didn't even get hit on the first try, so why would I get hit now? Watch me. I probably jinxed myself by saying that. I guarantee it. Yeah, he goes like towards it. I don't remember him doing that before. At least before, I don't think he did that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yep. I love the Bowser boss fights in this game. I mean, the ones in Galaxy 2 I think are pretty good, and better than a lot of the other Bowser boss fights in Mario games, but the ones in Galaxy 1, especially the final battle, that epic music, you going inside of that, like, hat of that sun with holes in it, like, oh my god, it's an amazing experience. Just wait until we get to that part. That's gonna be a while, though. It's gonna be a while. In the meantime, we can do this. For some reason, I feel like I can go around this part, but I know I'm probably just fall into the void of space if I did that. So I'm not gonna test it. Oh, I'm sure you guys all know this, but isn't it also cool how they reused the theme from Mario 64? I think it's a neat little touch they had in this game. Ooh, I almost killed myself right there. Whoa, the pinks are much more pink than they were in the Wii. Well, that's the power of higher color gambit that the PC platform offers. Then again, consoles have that too, but like the original Wii definitely did not. You use component cables for crying out loud. Most people use composites, so you definitely could not see this game in the way it was meant to be seen, in my opinion. Whoa, oh, okay. I think now I just finally figured out why that sun is there. That's the sun from the final boss battle. Yeah, spoilers, by the way, but if you're watching this Let's Play, I'm sure you've already played the game now, so I'm not really going to tell. That's the sun. Oh, he's powering it up. That's what I think he's doing. Like it's in its early stage. But by the time the final boss fight happens, yeah. They're all open already. Or like most of them are. That's kind of hilarious. I could go straight for Bowser Jr. right now, I think, if I wanted. But we will find that out next time. So, once again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all the, all you guys watching, because, this is a new channel. I mean, most people don't know about it yet, so, I appreciate every single one of you that watches these videos. And, yeah, I hope you, stay tuned for part 3 when we do the kitchen, and also a few of, also we need to do some comets, because we haven't done some comets yet, for Good Egg, Honey Hive, and yeah, I didn't do the ones for Good Egg and Honey Hive Galaxy yet, and we also have to get that Luma Galaxy that's at the fountain. We haven't done that yet, but we'll do that next time. So yeah, stay tuned for all that and more coming soon in our continuation of Super Mario Galaxy here on this channel. So, thank you all for watching. This is Logan589XP, and I will see you guys next time.